My outfit. Suitable for a job interview? What about a formal dance or event? How about every day of your high school career? This was my daily attire for nearly every day of my high school career at the private school called Georgetown Prep in Bethesda, Maryland. It would seem that I would despise the idea, but actually, throughout my personal experience, I found it very effective in my educational career. Today I'm going to clarify the differences between a dress code and a uniform policy, point out the positive effects of a dress code in the educational environment, and present a current and effective policy in use today. It's critical to understand the differences between dress code and uniform. The dictionary, Merriam-Webster's dictionary, defines dress code as a set of rules specifying the garb to be worn by a group or those under certain circumstances. This is like working in a restaurant. You're supposed to wear, maybe all black with a black tie, or like in a school where you have to wear khakis or gray slacks with a light colored shirt, a tasteful tie, and blue navy sports jacket. Also defined by Merriam-Webster's dictionary was uniform, and that is identical or without variation. So that means if you go out and you watch the baseball team, everybody's in a uniform and they look exactly the same. I feel that dress codes are better suited for schools because they actually give the students some sense of freedom. They are not labeled as just a number in a large group of everybody wearing the same exact thing. And it doesn't let the students feel completely powerless. Both of these systems, though, have had positive effects in schools. In studies by the NESP, which is the National Association of Elementary School Principals, they found positive effects on schools' image and community, classroom discipline, and school spirit. According to the Wall Street Journal, uniform costs somewhere from $25 to $40, versus the average non-uniform student who spent about $185 per child. Another big point that is emphasized in uniforms or dress codes is safety. The Long Beach Unified School District implemented the system-wide policy in 1994, and since then, assaults in kindergarten through 8th grade have decreased by 85%. Also, with regards to safety, intruders can easily be identified. So obviously, if you are not in uniform, people are going to ask, what are you doing here? Finally, and what I feel is the most important point, is it eliminates cliques. Students don't have to be worried about what others are wearing, and they don't have to have the fear of being judged by others. And this allows them to create strong friendships and allows them to focus on their work rather than who they're associating themselves with. Also, it comes back to what she was saying about the fashion trends. People are not going to be attracted to others in terms of what they have or what they're wearing, rather how other people act towards them and how they express themselves. All of what has just been mentioned has been apparent throughout my time under a dress code. I'm now going to read the dress code in the student handbook from Georgetown Prep. It states students are expected to be showered, groomed, neatly dressed. School attire should be charcoal slacks or khakis with navy blue blazer, Docker type, with a belt, white, blue, yellow, solid shirt, no extreme colors, tucked in with a tasteful tie, socks, and dress shoes. It goes on later to specifically eliminate slippers, boots, and moccasins. The final statement in the handbook is, the Dean of Students is the sole arbiter of interpreting taste. If you are not to his liking, you will receive judgment under God, which was a punishment, and you would either have to maybe trim the sidewalks with a pair of scissors or clean up an entire art room by yourself. I had to do that many times. So today, I've expressed my feelings on a dress code or policy or uniform policy. I've explained to you the differences between the two, given you positive effects, and the standing policy for today. So, when that day comes, and you're about to send your little toddler off to school, make sure he's dressed for success.